Hello and welcome to this reading. I did a reading and it was the natural step. It felt like a natural step, like what we were talking about in the video before, and I was like, I did this for myself, and it was like, okay, I need to, even if I don't take the cards, I need to take this as a step here. Yeah. So directly after the other video that I posted yesterday, this came up. But it's okay to look at only this. It's a healing journey. It's a 4-week healing journey. And we are, I think, on day 3 or something. Yeah. You can watch only this if you found it. Yeah. Yeah. The words want to be written. I was talking about you making a comment here, or like putting things down on a note and dig it down, or burn it. If it's something that you need to release, and yeah, the words do something with us, helps us to here with the gold, like to be writing now would be very, very, very good, because when the gold card appears, it's it can be a sign that it's like what is left when you do that is going to be the essence, and that's sometimes hard for us to find when we are in need for healing. It's in a period where we are feeling a bit weak, but because it's big things happening in the body, and because we have big things happening in our, it can be in our journey, in our soul's journey, in our we have big decisions, and we are, maybe it started with you catching the flu, and then it's just, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like that. That when we go through big changes, then we get sick and in the body, and some say it's only like it's not sickness. It's only the body. I don't know, rewiring, or yeah, and also it's like spirit gives us challenges and hinders so that we are led in the right direction, and gives us, sometimes he gives us hinders so that we will be able to guide someone else near us later on, so that because that's in your journey to be the guide for someone else. And so the words want to be written. Sometimes we forget how wonderful it is to write, what it does with us. We can let go of the words that maybe don't serve us anymore, kind of. It can be words that are not very precise, but when we write them down, our thought processes starts, and we cut words away, and we do it again, and like, now it's my essence, now it's my the good things are left, and I left the bed, so working on a text, maybe you're a writer, maybe you want to take a course on these wonderful courses that now pops up on the internet. I can see there are a lot now that are based on, not that you are, it has been for years, these writing courses with intuitive writing and all that wonderful. I haven't done it myself, but maybe this is for you, or this is just you you need a reminder how wonderful it is to write things down when you are in a crisis, or when you are, in a very important, where you have a very important issue in your life that is like the only thing you are thinking of then. And inspiration, this is wonderful, because it's kind of two things in your life. So now something happened and your creativity started. So after a period of challenges, often we can have new creative ways to see our situation, to see our life, and sometimes even we are doing creative things, like the solving things in a very new creative way, or even very more like here and now, like doing some art, or I don't know, it can be, as I said yesterday, it can be, or very, very wide, it can be. So this is, I think, around, okay, it's something says to me that I have been talking more like all over what it can be, but I hear more like a message where it's you that are starting to create safe spaces, because that was also what we were talking about. And the inspiration now and the ideas that comes now, you can trust them. This card with inspiration, it's really, a card that talks about that you can trust your inspiration that comes now. An idea has captured your attention, or will do so very soon. It may be a grand vision, or the vague sense of something that could be. You're being encouraged to accept the vision, the idea, or the inspiration, as it is important to your creative and spiritual growth. Also, it is possible. The bee, and also I had this bee coming out as well. There are a lot of bees here on this card. If you can see it, it's not very clear maybe, but there are a lot of bees here and flowers. And okay, so now it's later on the day and I have different clothes on, and I had to do this cut here, because the battery. Okay, so the inspiration, you can trust it when it comes. It will come to you. It will come, and also because I know that, because I know it's like it is going to happen, kind of now, or in direct connection to before or after this. And the Sun card came out for you in the bottom of the deck, and also completion in the bottom of the deck. So the signs are very good for this, but you also have, you have had a lot of burden for a long time. 10 of Wands came out, and also Daughter of Swords in reverse, and that tells me that you know, Daughter of Swords, she can be, I'm sorry, I dropped something on the floor. So, okay, the Fool. We have the Fool, number 1. 0 and then number 1. So it's a new start now in the creating safe spaces for yourself. It's, you have, the inspiration has begun for you. And also 4 of Pentacles, it's like, it's going to be more stable for you. And you also got the Wealth card, and that can be that you have all inside of you. You really have, and you have around you. You also have wealth. And Psychic healing. You will reach wealth and psychic healing in your lifetime, you will reach it, yeah. But let's talk about this, all these burdens, to be able to, it's like we go on the last energy. We feel like that, and some of you even, it's something, I'm not so much into it, but I know it's something called Jing, and it's like life force energy that can, be, it can, increase, and that's not the same as, this is saying that you have enough energy to, do these steps and put these burdens down, and just be aware of like your sensitivity, because this card is around sensitivity in the mind. The mind has to have some rest still. The mind has to have to rest. And sometimes when we do creative stuff, really with our hands, the left side of the brain is able to rest. So when we do something creative with our hands, the left side of the brain will rest. I hope I say it in the right way now, that I don't mix those up, the brain sides of the brain. I think it's like that. I think it's the left that rests. Isn't that right? Yeah. And the right side of the brain, it will, when you come into a flow, when you do like stitching, or when you do artwork with clay, like doing things with clay, or when you even to watch someone doing things with the hands. So that's also resting, rest for the left side of the brain. So if you're not able to go out to watch someone make pottery or something, then watch videos of people making pottery. When they make it, the pace, the like all the sounds, everything around this. If it's not, a competition, a ceramics that is up to competition, don't look at those. Of course not, yeah. So then you will have this, the rest for the left brain. Your mind is, it's all of your head, and our mind, when we talk about in spirituality, we have also, the third eye, and like, but I feel it's like the nerves, the nervous system that needs rest still. And you can be in rest when you do something creative, taking small creative steps. And always we need to have some motion in the body. So maybe you can take some small step. You can do a meditation. Find a safe space somewhere where you feel, most safe. It can be where the cat always lies, or not exactly on that point, but near where the cat lies, or something like that, or it can be in if you have some trees near you, if you have some spot where the sun, you can catch a bit of sun, a sunbeam, or meditate, connect, listen, and act. One mini baby step a day is enough, and you will find your purpose if you do like that. If you follow the joy and follow the what you hear when you have connected yourself. Okay, yeah. So creating safe spaces, you can trust your inspiration. And it's also going to lead to some commitment, is the card says here. And an idea has captured your attention already, or will do so very soon. It may be a grand vision or the vague sense of something that could be. You are being encouraged to accept the vision, the idea, or the inspiration as it is important to your creative and spiritual growth. Also, it is possible. The bee is bringing you healing medicine wisdom from nature to aid the message of the oracle of inspiration. And also, when I took these cards, the benevolent guide with the bee came. So, yeah, it's wonderful. After a storm, after a hard time, this message can be, it's like it's amplified. It's amplified if this message comes after a period of very much struggle, so the words want to be written, and this is connected to the first chakra, with your stability and sense of safety in the physical world, and to be able to enjoy the physical body again. Then you have to write something down. That's the message here, and it's like it's kind of urgent. You might have been taught that creativity is something you have to work hard to access, or that finding your life purpose is so difficult that you must search high and low for it. Yet what you are is within you and wants to come out at every available opportunity. You don't have to struggle so much. It's more about allowing space for it to manifest and to let the energy flow. The real struggle is not in finding something. It's more about letting go of the idea that you need to search for your path in the first place. You see, the process of activating your life path is a natural one. The effort is in getting out of the way, not in making something happen. As for being yourself, that is the foundation from which your true life path will reveal itself. Being yourself becomes easier when you give yourself permission to love, honor, and accept yourself in all circumstances, especially the ones where you might be more tempted to reject and judge. Give the sacred rebel within the opportunity to decide your value. Yeah, that's a guidance. Irrespective of whether they meet with general social acceptance. This oracle brings you the message that what you are dreaming of or seeking to do, create, live, or manifest is actually very natural for you. That is why you want to do it. If you experienced controlling or manipulative forces as you were growing up, you would have found it hard to access your natural state at the time. You would have been too busy trying to adapt and get through the trials of childhood. For many of us, it continued in the adulthood with, a lot of narcissistic relationships where we and the other one were like karmic too, maybe. When you finished navigating childhood and started to let go of who you were taught to be in order to become who you really are, you may have found your life path was not easily accessible. That is simply because your true and natural self was covered by layers of shame from the early conditioning that you had to be other than you are in order to win love or be acceptable. However, that natural self hasn't gone anywhere. It is still there within you. Now it is just about chipping away at the walls of shame, perhaps with a defiant, who the hell cares? I'm here and I'm going to love myself anyway. And I love that. Who the hell cares? I'm here and I am going to love myself anyway. This allows you to risk bearing the feeling of any shame that arises as you release old emotional wounds and break away from any restraints to unconditional self-love. The sacred rebel within can empower you to love yourself no matter what, simply because you want to. You might decide to declare, I'm still lovable, so put that in your pipe and smoke it. This will send an energetic message to whomever shamed you in the first place, whether they meant to or not. Your message could be going to a parent, a school teacher, a sibling, a friend, a lover, or anyone else that was struggling enough with their own shame wound that they couldn't help but dump it on you. You can be freed to realize that the shame is just an emotion, not a truth, and you can defy any hold it has ever had on you and your ability to love yourself. This oracle brings you the guidance that you are now powerful enough to break the cycle. It's time to stop the shame and claim yourself in love instead. What you want to write, sing, dance, or become is you. It is natural. Drop your defenses, get into the grit, and confront the power that any old shaming has had over you. It's finished now. It's time for you to be naked with yourself. Acknowledge how gorgeous you are and get on with your work. Life is urging you to do so because the work wants to happen. What you want to create wants to be created. The word wants to be written. You just need to let go of any remnants of the past that have been in your way. Step firmly over them and on to your path. And you can say aloud, I now choose to forgive and release any person, situation, or circumstance that has ever been a source of shame or shaming for me, whether conscious or unconscious. I now release this from my body, mind, and heart. Through unconditional love, I choose to claim myself instead. I love, accept, and claim all of me under the loving protection and wisdom of life. I choose to live as myself now. I call on the unconditionally loving assistance that life wishes to send me for this journey now. I honor my creative power and my innate worth. So be it. So now be kind to yourself these 4 weeks in this healing period, at least, at least have that focus now. Say this every day for the next few days or however long it takes for you to believe it. You are worth the effort. You are worth the effort to be able to maybe help others in the future. But now it's you, It's you. Of course, if we are caretakers, then we need, but sometimes we think that they are not capable to wait even 1 minute, but they often are. Feel and leap of faith is coming. It's to collect, the cat animals, they collect energy until they are ready and then they take a leap. It can be a big step to just do the meditation and to connect in and to listen. But when you do that and the inspiration comes to you, it will not be at all, it will feel so easy to take the leap of faith and start doing something. It will be so easy, you will not understand how easy it will feel. To take that baby step today that takes only 5 minutes. It will release so much joy and energy. And you will have wealth and psychic healing. And we had this revival card came through too, and that's something when we change ancestral unsafety from long ago, and we are able to close those bad lack feelings of lack that has been there for so long, maybe in your ancestors, they are applauding you, that you came this far, and that that you will do this. You will say to yourself that it's worth it. They see, they see how much you did. They see that you are tired now, but they also see that you can rest your mind, and work with creativity, and that will they believe in you. They believe in you so much. They are sending me so much signs. Here is also about creativity. It's really, the signs are really overwhelmingly, the words wants to be written, and the inspiration wants to, start. It wants to start now. Light rising in the east. Light is returning to your world. This positive resurgence will evoke renewed enthusiasm and divine enrichment. The rising dawn encourages you to embrace your potential and initiate positive action. Exchanging, action, that's something, it's action. Exchanging doubt for hope. All blessings, opportunities, answers, and instructions will be provided by your benevolent guide. You will take your next steps with confidence and clarity. Consider this your divine invitation to the forthcoming celebration of meaningful renewal. So, with this said too, I know you can't see that, but the Sun card and the Gold card is here, and that's enough energy. It's enough energy. You don't feel it now maybe, but it is there. It's it's rising. It's coming to you. You're attracting in the right energy, the right people, the right inspiration, the right circumstances, everything, to take a step that will be applause, even if it's, as small as, it's yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Something more, maybe some more sign. You need some more sign. We have, that one is, I think it's called Pertho, isn't it? We have it here. It's called Perthro. Vessel and cup. Yeah, to fill your cup up now. It's associated with change. It's associated with hidden information. Comes with your benevolent guide. It feels like it was digged. You have digged for it for years, but now it's it's coming. It's rising in you. It's like you remember things from maybe when you were a child, what you saw as your calling. And truths and secrets will be, it will not stand in your way anymore. You see through things, and you're able to fill your own cup up when it comes to, in this case, the creativity and the energy will, like you have the Sun card, it's coming to you. It's coming to you. Yeah. Absolutely, it will come. And underneath that, Uranus, and that's when it comes suddenly. It comes suddenly. It will be there. And also it will rise inside of you. Yeah. And you will step into a period of summer. You had to go through these troubles, these concerns, these maybe sickness for you too. I don't know how it is for you, but these troubles to take another new step, towards summer, like summertime in your soul's summertime, instead of it has been spring for a time, but it's, yeah. Okay, I want to wish you all the best with this day, and maybe I will do some more short readings. I don't know, maybe in the shorts it will come. Maybe if I have the time. I have a lot to do. Yeah, but I really want to. So something, I hope so, before tonight. So I wish you all the best, all the best, all the best, all the best. So yeah, the safe space, the inspiration around how to create the safe space and take, a step on your destined path, not, the one that just happens. It's taking a step that, yeah, towards joy, okay, and safety, breaking that ancestral difficult relationship with, with wealth. Okay, so see you in the next reading. Bye bye.